Zach from Payable on Death /POD. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you for having me. I'm stoked to be here.
So this is rad. It looks like you're about to shoot a music video playing drums right now, dude. What is going on?
This is it's my home studio, so I'd rather kind of give off, the vibe and the musical elements rather than, hey, here's my couch in the background. You know what I mean? So
I dig it. Yeah. I love it's a home studio. Do you have like girls and stripper poles in the back behind you? You can shoot a whole music video.
Don't tell my wife. I mean, no,
just your wife on a stripper pole then. That's what we need. So, dude, I gotta say, I heard POD for the first time at a church skate night in 2001. I think it was like Youth of the Nation. And we were doing like, the half pipe tricks and stuff. And I was like, oh, this is a cool band. I love that you guys were faith-based because I grew up in a religious family. Is the band still kind of faith-based, or has it been harder in the music industry? Have things have progressed?
That's obviously going to be a band question, but I mean, everybody has their faith, everybody, they believe in what they believe in. And, obviously Sonny is very faith-based. And, I think they've kind of tried to not be labeled as a Christian band, but they are Christians. You know what I mean? So
yeah. It's there's hard Christian rock out there. I don't want to put it in the category and people think it's soft. There's some amazing bands that you're like, wow. And like Imagine Dragons and stuff that I dig that are cleaner than most bands.
Yeah. I mean, like Imagine Dragons, they're here. I live in Vegas and that's where they're from. And my old manager at the time was basically who helped break that band into who they are now, so I remember playing small little shows with Imagine Dragons, and it's like just to see the level that they're on is crazy, so
they blew up. And I feel like Vegas is on fire. I left LA and everyone moved to Vegas and Nashville. Like this was in 2019. It's like you left LA and you went to Vegas or Nashville and LA kind of died. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, I think LA definitely got a little too oversaturated, but yeah, we have a lot of cool people here now, a lot of actors and musicians and everything. And Vegas is definitely, I want to say like the next Mecca. I mean, even walking down the strip, it's very reminiscent of like New York, people with the freaking carts and the hot dogs and stuff. Now you're walking down and we have the same thing. It's kind of crazy. So
I need to get back out to Vegas. It's been too long.
Yes. Come visit.
When did you join POD?
So it happened in May this year, actually. And I got approached, right place, right time, learned 19 songs, 10 hours, and continued the tour the next day. So
that's a fast-paced way to learn right there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, and I saw you were emo. You had like this cool emo phase going on, man.
Yeah.
That was neat. Tell me about that part of your life.
So, I think that's gone way far back. I mean, dude, I think just growing up in that time frame where like the emo and the pop, that was like a part of just growing up, being 16 years old. You have, bands like My Chemical Romance and Senses Fail and Under Oath, Trade, like all those bands,
That was the cool thing to do, was to be emo and be in an emo band.
If you didn't wear tight pants and have a freaking swoop, I ain't talking to you, dude. You know what I mean? So,
and your lead singer had like the hot chick bangs. That was cool. That was legit.
Yeah. So the band that I was in, Dead Girls Academy, we were in Victory Records, and that's actually how I met POD, because we had toured with them in 2019 in Europe, and we just remained super close, me and the boys, and and they announced this tour for the I Got That tour. And I had ran into Marcos at NAB. We hadn't talked in years, and it just kind of sparked this whole thing. He's like, dude, come out on tour with us. I was like, yes, absolutely. It's going to happen. So yeah. And now I'm here,
That's legit. I love NAM. When did you get into drumming and start drumming?
So yeah, about probably like 14, 15 years old. Actually, I started on violin and then went to guitar, and I played guitar for a couple of years. And when I moved to Vegas, wanting to start a band, everybody played guitar or bass or wanted to be a vocalist. I was like, F this, I'm going to become a drummer. I ended up getting a drum set. I just remember sitting behind the drum set and it felt natural. Like I brought it home. My mom's like, how long you been playing now? I was like, I just got this today, So it was just one of those things, like I grabbed the drums and I never looked back, honestly. So
that's cool. You've got the
I'm 34 now. So
No way.
it's definitely a little over half my life I've been playing drums. So
you're young. You've got your whole life ahead of you. That's cool. I remember what that was like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can pick up everything. And it's great. If you already have a wife, you should play the drums because your odds of getting laid are a lot lower if you have to set up a drum kit and tear it down. So
Definitely.
guitar players is too much in the forefront.
0.
So I love the new album. The song I Got That, I really dig. But why do I want you guys to say I got that dog in me? Was that ever in a topic of conversation or?
I think we all kind of got that dog in us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I Got That is just, you know, it was the track that we were pushing, you know, especially during that tour. It was the I Got That tour. It's just a super fun, like laid back, kind of like you catch that groove. But I Got That. It's just one of those laid back, hip hop, rock driven chorus, you know, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and then that's right. You guys are going to be at Aftershock 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I'm stoked.
Yep.
I've seen you guys a couple times there. And then, so wait, you said Saturday, is it?
I believe it's Saturday. I think it's, we're playing the 12th.
Which is Saturday.
The 12th. Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited. So I'll try not to be hungover on Saturday. I know 4 days festivals, man, at this age are intense.
Oh man, I can't even do that shit sober, man. It's festivals are it's a different beast these days. I swear, you know.
Seriously, I'm like, I pack water, Tylenol, and coffee, and I think I used to pack drugs and Jack Daniels, and now I'm just worried about how much caffeine I have in my bag.
Yeah,
you know,
that's amazing.
And I thought you guys are going to head down to South America. Try not to drink the water and shit yourself. But that'll be cool. When you guys take off to Brazil?
It's actually right after Aftershock. So we play Aftershock. We come home, we have a day off, and then we fly out to Chile to start that tour. Yeah, so we have that. Knotfest Brazil. And then we have the New Metal Revolution in Mexico City, which is also another pretty big show. So stoked on that one.
I feel like everyone in South America, especially Mexico, the fans are better. They go nuts. They go just batshit.
It's my DMs. Like, again, I'm very new to, you know, being with the boys in POD and stuff. And it's like, even my DMs now, it's like, come to Brazil. I'm like, why aren't we going to Brazil? You know?
Yes.
And at the end of the day, it has to make, you know, sense financially and stuff like that as well. And this time it made sense, and yeah, we're going to be out there. So it's going to be crazy.
Be careful though, dude. I've talked to seriously so many band members that have ate something in catering backstage or drank the water, and then they all got stomach pains and sick.
Oh, no.
So just be careful. I don't know, get some bottled water at a gas station or something, because it's a common thing. Yeah.
I don't think I can risk that. I can imagine being on stage and then having to run off because you're gonna like shit yourself.
Maybe you could have a porta potty though, because you're the drummer. You could play on a porta potty.
Just sitting on a shit stool.
You can't quit, dude. You have to. The show must go on. So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
I would do it. And then
just the images.
It's a good visual. I saw on your Instagram that you met Dave Grohl. Did he try to impregnate you as well?
You know what? That's actually an interesting story. So we played Rockville.
You're pregnant right now. You're the woman with his love child. That's what I'm the
histress. You know what I mean? 2019 we played Rockville with the Foo Fighters in my old band, and me and my bass player were just kind of like walking by, and I seen Dave Grohl, and we weren't even approaching him. We weren't saying anything, and we were just walking by, and security kind of just took it upon themselves to like push us and like no, you can't be here. And Dave was like, no, like, come over here. You guys want to have a beer with us? You know, they were barbecuing. So like Foo Fighters always like does the whole grill and stuff. So we walked over, chopped it up for a couple minutes, took a picture, and that was it, man. He was honestly one of the coolest, nicest guys I'd ever met. But, you know, some people they make terrible mistakes in their life.
Oh, we all do. And, you know he's been in media and he has never hit on anyone. I just the best. Him and Rob Zombie, I feel like, are the most faithful people, and they don't flirt at all. And so I guess when the story dropped, I was just shocked. I was like,
no, 100%.
be like magical or sort of a witch or something. I don't know.
Definitely a witch. Definitely a witch. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, till this day, like I'm sober, but I would definitely do a black tooth grin with Dave Grohl. Like I watched him do that on Hot Ones, and him and the host were just wasted. But that's on like my bucket list. I definitely want to do a black tooth grin shot with him.
if Dave Grohl asked you to do a shot, you got to get back on the wagon for sure.
I don't know if I'll get on the wagon. I'll just probably catch a ride to the next stop, you know?
Yeah. Just a short distance trip. I feel Why is everyone sober nowadays? This is like I feel like a weirdo that I didn't get sober at this old age. I'm still like, no, I'm going for it.
I think it's just like personal preference, you know, like, dude, I have like crazy body dysmorphia. It's always been like, yeah, it sucks. It sucks. So like, and then I'll see like photos back from the stage and I'm like, dude, you know, so yeah, I'm going on about 60 days right now. I mean, we came back from Europe and it's like, of course I'm going to try all the beers and stuff like that. But yeah, I was just unhappy. So I was like, it's time to kind of get my life back straight again. So
let's see. So this is a new thing. Okay.
I go through spurts, you know, I don't think I can fully just be like, yeah, no, I'm good. Mentally right now, I'm in a good place. You know, it's just one of those things, like I feel good physically, mentally. So it's definitely doing its job for me for sure. So
that's cool. I try sobriety every 9 months because every time I make a kid, I'm sober for 9 months, but that's it. Then I go right back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you kind of have to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, ish. Some people still have a glass of wine though. And I'm that girl that's like, I don't want a glass of wine, I want a bottle. So I'm not going to open up. You know, that's
where I'm at too. It's like I don't want a glass. Like I want to be buzzed. You know what I mean? So it's just like I think it's just better that I just like nothing at all, or I'm either all in or it's like nothing at all. You know, so
but that personality, and I think that's why so many musicians do get sober, is successful in business. You know, if you're not 100%. Half-assing anything, you're giving your all, whether it's drinking or drumming. You're not giving up. Yeah. I love it. Weird Al's drummer came by the other day and he called it drumming under the influence, a DUI, that sometimes he had a DUI on stage. And I loved that line.
Dude, that would be a great like podcast name, drumming under the influence.
Yes. And it's it's all drummers and you're like interviewing other drummers. I really like that. You know,
I don't know his name. Weird Al's drummer.
Bermuda Shorts. I loved him for like 20 years. He is such a fun guy. You got it.
Dude, he's got the sickest name too, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Bermuda Shorts.
Yeah. I'm like, but I'm a Weird Al obsessed. He's my number one out of everyone, which surprises everyone.
That's amazing.
In rock radio. Yeah.
Well, Bermuda, take that and you know, make a podcast or something because that's a hit. That's a hit.
It really is. DUI. Well, you can borrow it now. Can we do fun random questions?
We got all the time in the world. Whatever you need.
Okay, cool. Okay, fruits or veggies?
Oh, veggies.
Okay,
for
healthy.
Sure.
You're on this real health keg. Okay.
Yeah.
Quarter life crisis, maybe. Awesome.
I don't know. I'm very health conscious of like what I put in my body.
Dude, you're on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Your favorite emo band?
Oh. You really hit me hard with that one.
Because I stalked you far back and I was like, who is this guy on his page? And then I was like, oh my God, this is the same guy. That's why I had to ask that.
Yeah. I was 155 pounds back then. I basically starved myself to fit the image of the emo. Yeah. So that's I
was like, is this Bert from the Used? Or this is the drummer of POD?
I'll take it. Favorite emo band, I'm gonna have to say from first to last. That's cool. That's a big one for me, but I mean, we can go on. I mean, you got From First to Last, The Used. I mean, it just keeps going, you know?
Yeah. Did you ever hear the Spill Canvas?
Yes, I have.
I love them.
Yeah.
They are just really, you want to cry in a corner. Like they're so sad.
That takes me back, you know, like the whole Spill Canvas, Spitalfield, like, that was like a very special Thursday, brand new. Like it was all kind of like in that genre, that era of emo per se.
Yeah, that Polygraph Right Now song was like, if you're going through a breakup and the way he says whore, it was just like, that shit sucks.
Man.
What's your biggest drum fail?
Biggest drum fail in terms of
you,
what?
Lose
like
a stick on stage or like, you know,
I lose sticks all the freaking time. Oh, actually, yeah, I was playing a show, and I'm not a big person when it comes to like rocking out. I like to just kind of like chill. But one night I decided I was gonna rock out a little too hard, and I brought my stick back, and I actually hit my custom in ear, so I lost click for the rest of the show, and we had to raw dog it. So yeah,
No
it
way.
it busted in my ear and everything, and I
Wait, sorry. Raw dog it, busted in your ear, but you're
hey,
talking about losing your in-ear and you're not able
yeah,
to hear.
hey, terms and phrases are applicable everywhere.
They
Okay.
are, but there was no condom in your ear, so you raw dogged the jump.
No.
Did it go okay? Was there any
Yeah,
complaint?
everything was good. Everything
Okay.
was good. Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
And
luckily I
it
only broke one, but still it was just like these things they're expensive, and they take forever to make. So, but yeah,
yeah,
that was a effed up one for sure.
that's not too bad. And
But
then
as
I
far as
know,
dropping sticks, that happens all the time. I sweat
and
way
then
too much on
does
stage.
someone on the side of the stage just run you another stick?
Well, I
You
typically
have
I have a drum
one.
tech, so like if I drop something, he'll hand me one. But I have holsters for sticks as well, so like I'll just grab one real quick, or if I'm unable to, I'll just reach back. My drum tech's right there, so that's nice.
That's sick. That's sick. I
Yeah,
wish I had a
yeah.
drum tech, but like for life, and if I needed
Dude, a
anything at the
life
time.
tech?
Yes, and they just ran in and
Yes,
handed me fruit snacks and like
yes.
Capri
That's
Suns. I'm like,
amazing.
"Thank you, assistant."
Yeah,
I know you're sober now, but if
yeah.
you had to choose if you weren't, what's better, love or drugs?
Oh, love. I was never into drugs. Not my cup of tea. So love all day for sure.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah.
What's the best band to party with?
Oh man, I don't know if I can say that, dude.
Can you give us a hint, like a song they sang or something they rhyme with?
Maybe I can't even think of it because I just don't
I'll tell you,
remember.
mine is Steve from Smash Mouth, and he's dead. So, I mean, he partied really hard. He was badass
Okay,
at it. Yeah.
I'll
So,
give you this one. Till from Ramstein is
okay.
insane,
I could see that.
insane.
I could see that.
And so we're playing with them in Brazil for Not Fest, and I got a message, "Hey, I'll be there," and they're like, "Till still remembers you from last time," and I'm like, "Well, I'm sober now, so it's not going to be
Yeah.
anything like you remember." But
You can
yeah,
chug
yeah,
water, have a water
Till yeah,
chugging
Till
contest.
is insane. Like I that night will forever be embedded in my brain, and yeah,
Legit, legit.
yeah,
For me,
yeah,
Sugar Ray and Smash Mouth are like the wildest times because they were just skiing a lot on the mountains.
yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Um, what's your favorite dish to eat? And it sounds like you're into healthy food and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your favorite dish to prepare or wifey prepare?
I love sushi. I love pizza. I mean, I'm human. Like I do enjoy things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, sushi, pizza. I don't know if you've ever seen Dave Portnoy from Barstool Sports. He goes around and rates pizza.
I haven't.
So yeah, he like goes to these establishments and he'll like on a scale of like 1 to 10 with decibels in between. And he'll rate these pizza spots. So like if I'm in a certain city, I'm like, okay, Dave's been here. It's great. I got to go to that spot. But yeah, I mean, typically on a day-to-day basis, every day I eat a steak and every day I have eggs. So
I
that's my
love
go-to.
steak and veggies. Like that's my favorite dinner.
Yeah,
What about pineapple on pizza?
100%. I
Yeah,
vouch for it. I love it.
I love
The
it.
sweet and salty thing just it does something
Yeah.
to my taste buds. And anybody that's hating, they secretly love it and they just don't admit it.
I just think it's great. It tastes so good. It's my favorite. And not even
Yeah,
Hawaiian. I'm talking about like I get the regular pepperoni and I add pineapple to it.
100%.
Jacoby on Papa Roach just did a post a couple months ago posting with his son pineapple on pizza and how disgusting it is. And I'm like,
Oh
man,
no,
no, dude.
Jacoby, come on,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know if I can
Yeah,
listen to Papa
no,
Roach now. It's rough.
that's excessive, but
That
it's
is,
it's
yeah, I
it's,
can.
it's the whole pineapple on pizza thing is very cultish. You're either all in or you're all out.
Yeah,
So
people are haters. What is a goal you still want to achieve?
one of my bucket. I want to play Red Rocks in Colorado. That's like
That's my
one of the
favorite.
venues I've always wanted to do. I don't know. I don't know. I'm such a go with the flow kind of guy. Like I don't set too much high expectations because if I fail, then I feel like I'm let down, or it puts you in like a state of depression. So
Mm-hmm.
I like to kind of just take things on as they come my way. Because then I feel like more gratitude and success that way. You can kind of apply that with anything in life. If you set, too high standards and you don't reach that goal, some people tend to give up or they fail. And it's just like, when it happens, it happens. If it never happens, that's fine as well. Yeah, I just kind of take each day, day by day,
100%. I saw Incubus at Red Rocks, and it was so good in the early
That's
2000s.
crazy.
Like, blew me
That's
away.
crazy. Yeah.
Fuck, I agree with you too. And I think if you just focus on why you got into the area you got into because you love it and it's bringing you
Hmm.
joy and happiness, and not trying to compare yourself to others at certain ages or
Yeah.
whatnot, 'Cause I know I wanted to be Howard Stern at 20, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not
Yeah.
Howard Stern yet, dude. This sucks. But
I mean, dude, that's like
yeah,
social media. Like, you open up
yes,
freaking social media and you see this person, you're like, damn, their body's great. Damn, I wish I had that. And like you
yep,
sit and you compare yourself to these other people. So you're
yeah,
putting yourself on such a low pedestal. You don't give yourself that chance to grow, because you're always wondering when, how, where. It's a mind game. So I try not to think about it. Like I said, I was out with POD doing their photo and video, and I got the call. You know what I mean? And I never expected that. I never was like, one day I'm going to do this. It just happened.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and I think that was more, I appreciate that more than anything.
No, that's
Yeah.
really cool. Well,
Yeah.
congrats, dude. That's badass.
And
Oh,
it's
and
been
then
fun.
followed it up by a very serious question next. Boxers or briefs?
Briefs all day.
Briefs all day.
Briefs
Okay.
all day. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have, I still wear the skinny jeans. I don't think I have enough
Wait, like
room.
tidy whities?
No, 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 no.
Oh, okay.
Like, I guess boxer briefs. Like, I don't
Oh,
want like the
the
flowy
baggy. You don't
shit.
want the baggy ones.
Yeah, yeah. But nice compressed. Everything's kept in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Ringo
He said serious
Starr.
question.
Very serious question. We need to know
That's
what the
funny.
drummer's wearing. Ringo Starr or Tommy Lee?
Tommy Lee all day.
Okay. I
It's
like
it's not even a question.
Would you ever drum upside down on a roller coaster like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If given the opportunity, 1000%. Like,
Do you guys have to leave
production.
Aftershock that night on Saturday, or can you stay Sunday?
We have our flights are booked for Sunday, so we can come home because we leave to South America.
Yeah. Because Tommy Lee's going to be at media and at Aftershock, the whole crew, guys. And I've never been in a media tent with them yet, so I'm so stoked.
So we're playing Louder Than Life on the 28th, and we're playing with Motley Crue. So,
nice.
yeah,
Another Danny festival. So you've got you got to meet him and hang out with Tommy.
I absolutely have to.
Do you have anything with POD that you want to plug or tell us about? I know you talked about the tour coming up, but
yeah, I mean, we have South America coming up, obviously, Louder Than Life, Aftershock, Shiprocked, I mean, which is already sold out. But dude, just if you haven't yet, I feel like Veritas, the new album, it's such a good album. I mean, it gives you that old school POD feel. There's songs on there that it almost feel like it's like a part two to like Youth of the Nation or Live. Like you have Afraid to Die with Tati from Ginger. I mean, we play that live, and like just seeing everybody's hands sway back and forth right after we play Youth of the Nation, it gives that same vibe, that same feel. And Sonny always says, don't be afraid to live your life. And that's kind of like, people are scared to live their life. Like I said, take every day, day by day, live your life, especially without regrets.
yeah.
Again, like we talked about earlier, people mess up, people do stupid things. But again, just don't be afraid to live. So.
Dude, that's me. I'm ready to fuck up all the time. I'm ready to take that chance, and like, I'm like the opposite of somebody that should be maybe more concerned about mistakes, but you're going to miss out on opportunity and all the fun parts of life if you're not taking the risks.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's like Wayne Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. It's the same thing with going out and doing things, or even asking a question that you're scared to ask, because it's going to be a 50% chance. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I think
Yeah.
people are so scared and they're so sheltered to go out and do things. Nobody thinks for themselves. You know, they're scared of judgment. I think you just got to be really just go all out, do you. With that being said, just go stream Veritas. It's a masterpiece, and yeah, that's about
Veritas,
it.
thank you. And it means truth. I like that
It
in
does. It
Latin.
does in
So
Latin.
the truth of POD. Well, thank you so
Yeah,
much, Zach, for stopping by, and come by at Aftershock and come say hi. Media time.
I will. I will be there. I'll see you then.
Awesome. Bye, dude.
Awesome.